What's up, everybody? We are finally back. It's been a hot minute or
I get
six.
it. I can feel what you're saying. I get it. It's my fault.
It's not really your fault. We were going to do it on Tuesday. The weather sucked.
Yeah, I mean, blizzards and stuff. That's Buffalo.
Sucked.
That's Buffalo. But for everyone bitching about the snow, just remember that your house doesn't blow away, wash away,
Burn.
Yeah, burn down.
At least not from stuff on the outside.
Fall
usually.
through cracks in the earth. Stuff like that.
Sinkholes are fucking scary. Hey, I'm here. No, I'm not.
Just shovel your driveway and quit your bitching because last time I checked,
big points.
I don't have to rebuild my house every year from the Mississippi River flooding or hurricane,
Tornado Alley.
Yeah, If you live, I'll say this again: if you live in a place that is called Tornado Alley, you're a moron. Okay, that's all there is to it.
As you can see, we're starting out hot. To remind you guys, I'm Derek Jaws. That's Taylor Sekaturski. This is Hats, Tats, and Stats. This is not Route 78 nor the Garage.
Oh, we are all over the place.
This is our fourth different location, not live filming. This is my apartment where I live, Mi Casa, debatably Su Casa.
What's up?
And we are here to do a Super Bowl show. This was gonna originally entitle encompass some other stuff, but we don't really have time for it today because we're a little pinched for time. We want to get drunk and watch football.
Yeah, drunk.
Viking drunk.
Yeah. Speaking of the Vikings.
Great segue.
Yeah,
Great segue.
you had to. So we were just doing a little research. We had to go back and check out the mid-season Super Bowl picks. So I don't know about you, but I feel like we should start there. Because it was fun to listen to.
It really was. So my main man here crushed the championship games.
Yeah, I had a good one.
Hit it out of the park, 4 for 4. And I was 2 for 4. I had the Patriots not making out of the first round. In my defense, that episode was filmed when they were on like a 3-game schneid in the middle of the season.
And we were outside. It was weird.
We were. There was Johnny Bootlegger.
Yeah, the horn was honking.
God. That was
the Patriots suck. Who wants to pick the Patriots? Right. I understand. Right. And honestly, I know I picked them, but I wasn't far from what you were saying either. Especially like you said, in that time frame,
right? Didn't
look so hot there. So I don't fault you for the Patriots not making it out of the first round pick. However,
the team that replaced them against the Chiefs in my world was the Steelers.
Yeah, and the quote was fantastic. A slugfest between the Chiefs and the Steelers. Which, did the Steelers make the playoffs?
No.
Okay. No. Now, what's sad about this is your NFC picks. Because I'm pretty sure the Vikings were a part of it.
They were.
Did they make the playoffs?
No.
Oh my.
So it's not even like I crushed it with 2, and the 2 teams, or like one of the teams that made it, is my pick to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you did. You did have a chunk of it. Which
I just the chunks I didn't have.
At some point, the end is all that matters.
One of my supervisors at work tells me that when I predict things, I'm one or the other. I'm either spot the fuck on, or I'm not even in the park.
Yeah, you're on a different.
I'm over up in Canada doing weird stuff with Canadian folk.
Maple leaf syrup and stuff.
Drinking syrup, smoking that West Coast.
Speaking of Canadians, Mark, if you ever watch this, I hate you.
He will. He's been blowing our shit up.
He really has.
He blew our shit up. He said he wanted to do a live spot for us from the game.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, Mark, when you watch this, because I'm going to tag you in this video, you better go live from the Super Bowl and tag at least the 2 of us. If not, you can do a little @ sign. This is teaching old people how to internet.
Or heard that.
The @ sign, the A with the circle, Hats, Tats, Stats, and we should pop up. Tag the podcast, go live from the game.
Yeah.
You can be our first on-site reporter.
Yeah, right? Here on the scene. Just, and nothing... Jesus. Nothing against your daughter, but we don't need to see her and her Patriot stuff. I don't know what you're wearing.
He's got a Bills shirt on.
Great.
He posted a picture.
Good.
Semi-flashing us, but he had an undershirt on that says Bills.
Oh, yeah. I had a rough morning/day. I don't know what time it is. I haven't been relevant to Earth yet, so I'm sorry I haven't seen that.
Time to keep drinking.
Lime. So, my mid-season picks, I nailed both championship games. I had Patriots, Chiefs. I had Rams and Saints. I picked the Saints to beat the Rams to which I'm being bitter. The Saints beat the Rams. So I was right for my Super Bowl pick as far as I'm concerned. Patriots and Saints. But unfortunately, we're dealing with the Rams. Not unfortunately. I think it's going to be a good game either way. I'm just bitter about my picks. But, I mean, it is what it is.
But my man gets one thing wrong all goddamn year, and he's bitter about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, perfection is unattainable. It's like Tin Cup.
Hey, you know, I just thought about something too. We can do like a live on the scene from
Texas Day, Brazil.
A week from today. We got 2 big Sundays back to back. A lot of meats.
Big Sundays, a lot of meats, and then
Daddy's got to pay up on his bets.
Yeah, next week is cashing in week, and I am excited about it. I bought stretchy pants, and I threw my belts out, and I'm getting ready.
Speaking of throwing our belts out and getting ready, I got sweatpants on. They're nice and stretchy. I got a big comfy hoodie on.
Heard that.
It's Super Bowl time. I'm gonna wear shorts too.
It's so hot out.
55.
By the way, here's the other beautiful part about Buffalo: the snow melts. It melts
in a day. It's 55.
It's already over.
It's gone.
God, whiny bitches.
It's so annoying to drive this time of year because you can't keep your fucking windshield clean.
That is a problem.
I hate it.
It is. You know, I got to spend an extra fucking $10 on windshield washer fluid. Oh no. I don't have to call my insurance company and wonder where my house is, though. That's a bummer. How boring.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, unbelievable.
Okay, so here we are.
Let's do it.
We got New England. We got L.A. We got the Patriots. We got the Rams. We got the rusty vet team that finds a way, which, interesting statistic, I saw a little fun picture on the Facebook machine. Tom Brady's first Super Bowl, it was like Gronk was 12, Edelman was 6, and...
Yeah, do you remember where you were? I'll never forget. I'll never forget the year I watched the Patriots win the Super Bowl the first time against Carolina.
I don't recall directly where I was, no.
Yeah, I was at Drew Breyer's house, little family gathering. The living room, and I won't compare them entirely, but the living room had that feeling like the Bills were kicking the field because we already hated the Patriots. And they lined up and we're all just rooting for a miss. And there it went. And it felt like the beginning of the end. It really did. It was just sad. It was just sad. By the way, I don't remember that game greatly, but every year, Super Bowl week, they replay a lot of the Super Bowl games. So I watched this replay. The second half of this game, oh my God, Jake Delhomme looked like a Hall of Famer. That's just all I heard was Boomer in the back, like I want to Delhomme. It was fun to watch and sad all at the same time.
I don't remember that game. I do remember the tuck rule. Vividly. I remember watching it happen. I remember cheering Woodson my face off, and then the call comes back, and the rest is, as they say, is history. And
they made up a rule right in the middle of a game. It was awesome. Awesome.
And if you don't think for 2 seconds that there's not been a conspiracy around Tom Brady, it started day one. Literally day one.
What happened to Drew Bledsoe?
He got hurt.
By the way, I know that, which is... But the other day I heard somebody made a comment that Belichick chose to put Brady in over Bledsoe, and I laughed. I go, at what point? I mean, Bledsoe died one day. Anybody seen that hit? He died.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad he actually came back and played football for us because he was still pretty damn good. But he died one day. So Belichick is not the mastermind that said, I'm going to take this scrawny bastard. No, man, I'm sorry.
Who looks awful in shorts and a T-shirt.
One of the best draft day picks I've ever seen. I mean, that picture of him just... If I've ever seen an open mouth kisser to his son, it's that picture right there. How's that? Just side by side, that action.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to get weird on your Sunday. God.
What else are Sundays for?
Yes.
Right.
Perfect.
All right. So that's the story of New England.
Graham Marnier is so good, by the way.
That is the story of New England. Tom Brady kisses his son with an open mouth.
Yeah. They made everybody with an open mouth.
They made a rule up for him mid-game, and if not for that rule, we wouldn't be listening to the legend of Tom Brady. We would have watched Tom Brady go and get his Matt Castle on around the rest of the country for 5 years.
I heard that.
And who knows? Maybe Bill Belichick's not Bill Belichick.
Man, people thought Jacoby Brissett was going to be a quarterback once. Remember that?
Yeah. I remember a snowball that he played in. Looked really good.
The snowball. Screw the Super Bowl. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Posted that picture on our newly formed Instagram.
God. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
You got a good thing going on there.
Listen, I'm working on promoting the stuff.
Yeah.
I had to do something. I've had some hat stats and stats free time on my hands.
Shirts are coming next. We're going to talk
I want to talk jerseys. Fuck shirts.
Fuck shirts.
Like, I want to do...
I'm on the wrong level today.
I want to do a football jersey, a baseball jersey, and a hockey jersey. I just need to figure out how to do it and make it not cost me $100 a jersey.
So we're doing shirts first?
Jury's out.
First, shirts first?
Jury's still out.
All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, actually,
Paul can put some shirts together.
Paul can put it. Like, okay, so you talk to Paul.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to my man Brandon over at Stinger Sports to see what he can do for us jersey-wise.
Yeah.
And see what's up, because that dude's got some great shit going on. Yeah, that's a plug for my another friend's business.
Yeah,
so
might as well.
We got Drew over at Park Avenue. Was that?
That Paul Rorda is that's Park Avenue. Yeah.
And then Brandon Eaton at Stinger Sports. Check them out. They got good stuff going on.
All 6 of you.
It's like 12. I need help promotion. Come on. Like late night drunk, just share the shit out of stuff.
I'm just trying to guilt trip people into watching.
That too. Guilt trip people and share it.
See my sad face?
The Rams, they're young. They got a lot of talent. They got a resurgence of C.J. Anderson, who for some reason played on 4 teams this year.
Jerome Bettis.
Oh my God, just tearing it up.
Jerome Bettis. He was with Carolina, and
surprised he's not a Bill. We like going there.
Yeah,
we like kicking that well.
I was told, not I was told. I sound like get out of here.
We're insiders. Yeah. You don't know, but we got inside tracks on things.
I want to beat Josina Anderson so bad. So I was watching the boob tube, and
they told you.
They did. They told me.
Phone call.
The word on C.J. Anderson out of Carolina was he was unhappy because he was told he was going to get more playing time, and McCaffrey ended up being just too damn good. And so while people knew he was unhappy, he was still a great teammate. He was there doing everything he was asked to do and stuff like that. And so when he was released because they felt it was the right thing to do for him, because he deserved an opportunity to play somewhere.
Right.
So because of the fact that he was such a good teammate and stuff like that, even though he wasn't getting the playing time he thought he was going to get. So, hey man, good for him.
Right.
He's the new Jerome Bettis. He's not as big, but I remember watching the one game, and it looked like the bus reincarnated. Just this bowling ball coming down at you. Hey, man, if you can tack on an extra 15 and still move like that, why the hell not?
Right.
Because those safeties aren't going to want to stand there all day.
Yeah, with the type of play that the NFL is used to right now, like nobody wants to initiate contact with a running back. They want to like hook an ankle and trip you up, or knock you out of bounds.
And he's coming
get
for
you in a pile up. Like, he's north south downhill runner. Get the fuck out of the way.
He looks rejuvenated in the fact that he now. It's almost like he just realized, hey, I'm punishing, and he's enjoying it.
Right.
And it looks like that when he runs. He looks like a child that just wants to hurt somebody. He runs the ball him laughing as he's running.
He runs the ball like a pulling guard who loves hitting people.
Yeah, like the guard that pulls and goes, "Who's the sad ass corner sitting over here today?"
Go learn today. Go get these hands. So Todd, and behind Todd Gurley of all people, just getting all the love from all the people.
What's going on with Todd Gurley? Is he okay?
I think he's still a little dinged up. I think that knee's hurt a little bit more than they're letting on.
So he's had 2 weeks. He barely played in the championship game.
And some people were claiming that was ineffectiveness. Other people claim that there was other stuff going on.
I think it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
That looked pretty cut and dry.
I agree.
I mean,
sidebar, did you see that special coach that the Rams have?
Oh yeah,
whose job is just to.
Well, every NFL team has a get back coach, which their job is to yell at the entire squad to make sure their asses are not creeping onto the sideline and into the field. The Rams apparently have 2, one for the squad and one for Sean.
Which is like, I saw this video and this dude just has his hands on his hips, like he's an awkward high schooler at his first dance with the first girl he asked to a dance.
The best part is before he gets there, he's ready. He's ready in the field, and then he's like, all right, now.
This is your nerdy buddy.
He's
at
good at
prom. Like, dude, where do I put? There it is. Got it.
Oh my God, he pulls the trigger at all the right moments. Listen, I have 2 words for this. Okay, relationship goals. Good Lord.
Oh God,
that's a match made in heaven. I don't know if McVay's married, but
so much so that I would even play the My Relationship Status Cards Against Humanity card on this.
There it is.
Topical and funny.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch.
Oh, it was great. That was the best NFL video out there because like the team celebration, like Final Four, they all suck. They were all better last year.
Unimpressed.
Just
although I did like the Seahawks one. I think the right celebration won.
Yeah.
But after that one, I was unimpressed.
Yeah, fair enough. So here's the big question. This is the big game. Here's the big question. Okay, there's 2 big questions. First and foremost,
I do like Graham Marnier.
Are we dropping dollar bets all day today like we did last year?
Yeah, why not? I mean, what do I have to lose? You owe me so much shit right now. It's not even funny.
Got $100 for my Super Bowl square?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
In my pocket.
Nice.
Saturdays. You know what I'm saying?
Sunday fun day. Anyway, so that was question number 1 is, are we doing dollar bets? Because I love dollar bets and it's a great time.
Oh, there's going to be a bunch of us too. I'm sure we could prop bet through life. It'll be great. Yeah. We can have a running pool.
Yeah. Oh God, that's what we did last year. We didn't even exchange
it was stupid after a while because you'd look up at me and go run past and I don't know. So yeah,
right on.
We'll have to get the notepad out.
Number 2. Who's your winner? Who's your MVP?
It's been a long week. All right. When the matchup had been decided, I immediately said, damn it, New England wins it all. In the last 3 days, my brain's off. The Rams win. They win this game. I've been watching so much pregame and analysis.
What else is there to do? Besides binge watching great shows, and
NFL Network is just 24/7 giving it to me, and I have officially talked myself into the Rams winning this game on defense alone, which is the Patriots win because of Tom Brady supposedly. Yet, while watching all those replays of Super Bowls, either Adam Vinatieri or the defense won almost every single fucking one of them. It's so bad.
Late game winning field goal.
Butler's interception.
And late game winning field goal.
There was another interception. There's another defensive turnover in there somewhere. Regardless, Tom Brady has never walked down the field in the Super Bowl and stuffed one in the end zone for a win. So,
but he got him in Vinatieri's range.
Yeah,
fuck off.
I'll give you Vinatieri's range. So,
title of your sex tape.
the Rams front 4 win this game because what happens is the Patriots have been running the ball like defenses look like Swiss cheese all playoffs. I need Tom Brady to throw the football. I need him to throw the ball. Make him throw, Rams win. That's where we're at in Tom Brady's life. Is if I can make him throw the ball now, I think I win this game.
Yeah.
Go Rams.
Who's your MVP? Who's the guy? Who's the guy today?
This is a hot take. Gurley comes back with vengeance. And takes it.
The vengeance.
Listen, he barely played the championship game. He's had 2 weeks off. I don't know his health status, so this is me saying Gurley's healthy. I have to assume that.
Right.
And he rips it up. I think Anderson has a good game too. I think he's a compliment that comes in and punishes people.
Do they have 2 rushers that go for 100 and a score each?
Absolutely not. Just because Gurley catches too many footballs.
Fair.
Is it possible? Yes. But I think Gurley's too mixed to run. I would see in a world where Anderson runs for a bill and Gurley catches.
He does a bill 20 yards.
Yeah. I can see that. I don't think they both run for 100. If they both run for 100, it's a blowout.
Fair.
If that's a stat, the Rams win by 21.
Fair.
But I think Gurley has an all-around day. I'm talking 2 scores, handful of catches, 150 total yards.
I'm dropping a Rams win because I believe in the Rams.
You just want to copy me now at this point. This is why I talk first, so I can say whatever I want.
That's fair. I do let him talk first. We have this really good back and forth. I lead. He chimes in, and then he tells me I'm following him. It's fucking great.
That's just how it started. I can't help that.
So I'm going with a Rams win. I've wanted the Rams to take this ever since I saw it. It's tough to go against Brady. It's tough to go against Belichick. It's tough.
It is. It's hard. It's hard.
I am going with the Rams win, and the MVP. I don't know who, but it's going to be somebody on defense.
I root for stuff like that.
I do too.
It never happened.
I do too. But I think in your equation, make Tom Brady throw the football because we're stuffing the run. One of those front 4 has a day.
See, the problem is I want that to be true, but I don't see Donald getting 3 sacks. I see Tom Brady having a poor completion percentage.
Well, now here's
and punting the ball, but I don't see anyone on defense being such a standout in that regard. I feel like it's going to be more of a team collective, and somebody on offense, unfortunately, is going to get the praise for it.
In that realm, and again, you know what? I'm taking the long shot because I've been so wrong on so many things.
You might as well.
I'm either going to hit this out of the park or I'm going to be playing baseball in the off season and
with the Vikings.
Yeah, with like hanging out, Skull.
Great.
Or, so you're either going to get one of those front 4 to get it, or because they fear that front 4 and they're stuffing the run, the secondary there is good enough and smart enough to say, I'm not going to play back and let them slant me to death.
They play a lot of man.
So
actually, that's not true. The boob tube, my insider story from Josina Anderson. The Rams play a lot of zone, but I think they're going to change it. I think they're going to play more man tonight because of the timing. Everyone's talking about how fast the ball comes out of Brady's hands. To me, the answer is I have to play man because I know the ball's going to come out.
Right. I think this team is talented enough defensively that you play man, possibly even a man press look, so he can't just catch, throw.
Yeah, I need to disrupt timing.
And they're athletic enough that you're not going to see Edelman breaking away 10 yards away from the guy that's in zone coverage on him. You're going to see the guy on his ass disrupting plays, and one of 2 things is going to happen. They're going to be standing in throwing lanes catching picks because Brady's on such a timing throw this year.
Yeah.
Or the plays are going to extend, which is going to open up for those front 4 to get sacks.
Which is why you have to play man.
Right.
Because the only way you get a coverage sack is from coverage.
And I'm going to see, I think you're going to see one of those front 4, 2 sacks or more, or somebody in the secondary 2 picks or more.
While you were talking, my thought was if somebody on defense does get the MVP, it's going to be Aqib Talib in the secondary somehow. It'll be a product of the front 4, which, listen, defense is connected. So I can easily say that DBs get picks because defensive linemen put pressure on, and I can easily say that defensive linemen get sacks because DBs are covering receivers and quarterbacks got nowhere to throw. At the end of the day, it's a hand in hand. There are definitely times when Aaron Donald just flat out whoops ass and he makes his own sack. There's times when a DB makes a good play and makes his own pick. Those things happen. But for the most part, that's an operation there. That's
pressure causes picks cause pressure.
Yeah. So what I would say is I don't think they're going to get the sacks. I really don't. But I believe in the pressure, so if there is a defensive MVP, it's going to be in the secondary to me. And I would go with Talib if I had to make a guess on that.
All I'm saying, your MVP is coming from the defensive side of the ball. And
I hope so, because that means the Rams win.
Yeah.
If it comes from defense, period, the Rams win.
Yes.
That's a thing.
Without question. Here's your bonus question and our sign off today. How many plays does Tony Romo call live on TV before they happen?
I have a love-hate relationship with Senior Romo.
I just love how fired up the man gets. He was so jacked up 2 weeks ago.
I do. I appreciate his energy. There are just times I feel like he gets in his own way. Like he's got a great thing going on.
Right.
And sometimes it's just a little too much. Like, all right, man, we get it type thing. Like, just,
yeah.
I appreciate what you see, what you know, but almost like don't jam it down my throat. It's hard to explain. I have a hard thing with words.
I get it.
With that, because it's fun to watch, it's fun to listen to. And the way we watch the game, it's fun to see it with someone.
I think he would be easily one of the best guys on TV if so many people on TV didn't suck. I think there's so many annoying personalities that call games right now. People that you hate hearing, your Booger McFarlands, who, as funny as he can be from time to time, sometimes you just want to put a screwdriver in your ear. And
he got better as the year went on. I'll give him credit for that. But Jason Witten did not. I had hope for Witten, and
there's
he was
so
stale.
Many people
Even Trestator was better as the year went on. But I mean, that's another story.
It's just one of those things that I think there's so many people that grate you as you watch a football game sometimes, like especially this year. That
Dan Fouts. If Dan Fouts could never broadcast a game ever again, that'd be phenomenal.
I just think it's one of those things that if you are looking at this and you're saying, okay, here is this guy who's this impassioned, who talks, I mean, literally play ends, Tony talks, play ends, Tony talks. They're on the line, Tony talks. And sometimes it can be grating. I don't think that would be half the case if there weren't so many people that annoyed you when you watched the game.
Right.
That's just my take on that.
I think we're just used to being annoyed.
That's fair.
Like, that's how what you're saying to me is I feel like I'm used to being annoyed by the announcers, so I might not be giving him the credit he deserves because I'm just annoyed in general.
Listen, when we were watching that game last week, and he's calling these plays. Oh, look, there's single coverage on Gronk up high. Yeah. He's throwing it up.
If this guy moves, it's going in the middle, and there's the ball in Edelman's chest.
He just killed the play. It's a run to the right. Killed the play, run to the right. 20 yards later.
Not even that. Killed the play. Here's a motion. It's going to be a run to the right. Like, what?
And there it is.
What? So
Tony Romo watched all this film to get to the Super Bowl to beat Tom Brady.
And he can't even play.
He's finally going, and he's calling the game this time.
He can't hold a snap for a fucking field goal. But
it's not easy. We snap the ball hard. You understand.
Gay porn hard. Oh, God. Oh.
Well, this is why episode 21 gets deleted.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Like, if anybody can go figure out why an episode would have gotten deleted. Like, episode 19 is gone. I think it's 19, 18 or 19. Yeah. Gone. I
don't know what happened. It's sad.
Anything else for the good of the order here? You got to go buy some snacks. We got to get ready to watch football.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the party time, so I got to go to the store. We're going to get a few things. It's going to get a little weird. Miats. Well, actually, I wanted to say something, because after you left, Matt and I had a conversation, and it was about the Tony Romo stuff. Oh, yes. This little final point. So we had a debate. Would you want Tony Romo to be your offensive or defensive coordinator? And then it sprung the conversation. Before you talk,
okay.
It sprung the conversation. Why? I understand why you have an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. Just X amount of work. It's got to be done by X amount of people.
Yeah.
But in my brain, if I think about it, I'm trying to beat the other person. So would a good defensive coordinator not make a good offensive coordinator / vice versa? You know what I'm saying? So to listen to Tony Romo tell me what the offense is doing, do I want him on my squad if I hired him? If Tony Romo's a coach, I got to hire him tomorrow. Do I hire him as a defensive coordinator or an offensive coordinator?
In my opinion, and this comes from my personal experience, I think you take a great offensive player and you might rewrite the book on a great defensive coordinator, and vice versa. And here's
that's where I was at.
Here's my opinion on why. And this is from personal experience. You've played baseball with me for how long?
Grandma,
13 years at this point.
Yeah, we're getting there. I'm old.
Wow. What type of player would you describe me as? Am I defensively efficient? Am I like if you're looking for a defensive first baseman, am I the guy you're calling? Probably not. I do well over there. I can dig the ball. I'm big. I'm tall. I can move a little bit. But you're not putting me on a baseball team because I'm a defensive player.
Right.
It's because I hit the fucking baseball. as a coach, I'm a defensive coach. I love pitching and defense. I want to beat you 1-0 with my pitcher having 30. Why? Because as a good hitter, I know I know how to disrupt timing. So
I feel the same way. Like, we play football, and I'm the quarterback. On defense, I'm sitting on the sideline, and I'm trying to tell you what I know the other quarterback, is looking for.
I mean, I'm an offensive. So
that's why it just begged the question. Lineman. It begged the question. What?
I'm an offensive lineman. When I'm forced to play defense and I play a defensive end role, I'm not chasing anybody down. I'm not running a quarterback down on the other end. But how many times have I been in a great position to swat a ball or even get an interception off the defensive line because, he's rolling away from me. I know where to be because I know what he's looking for because I know what I'm looking for on the other side of the ball. I think your mind works that way.
It has to.
It has to. It absolutely has to.
If I know what I'm looking at,
you're doing it wrong. Right. I know what I'm looking at, so I know what I'm going to like. I know what he's going to do, so I can be in a spot to stop it.
I'm hiring Romo to be my defensive coordinator
all day.
Good.
There you have it.
We didn't agree on that the first time I talked with Matt. Really, not that it was but I thought it deserved to be asked because immediately after that game, people started to talk about why didn't anyone sign Romo as the coach, which. It was a whole nother conversation. Frankly, He sits in a booth, he's comfortable, and he's got one house. He doesn't have to live in two places. There's a million reasons why I would rather do broadcasting than coaching. Coaching is super awesome and would be a thing, but I wouldn't blame Romo for never leaving the booth ever again because his life is set. But if I hired him,
there is also something to be said about the fact that you're sitting how high up, up above and can see the entire formation versus standing on field. Although your coordinators are usually up in the booth calling plays,
they can be. I mean, yeah,
but
I mean, like I said, it was an interesting conversation to decide if you had to hire him, what you would hire him for. So.
We got a little bit of an in-house emergency here, so I got to run. That's going to be the end of the Super Bowl thing, and we will see you probably Tuesday.